On the island of Newfoundland, upon the southwest coast, lies the little town of Burgeo, to whom I'll sing this toast. There are so many highlands that lie just off her shore, and when the cold north wind blows, you can hear the billows roar. The people from the village make their living from the sea. They like their independence, it shows that they are free. Some fish in their small boats in the wind, the rain and sleet, while others make their living on the offshore trawler fleet. They've known their share of tragedies down through the years, and when the memories overcome, they show their grief with tears. For they have lost some loved ones to the furies of the seas, for heartaches and heartbreaks are locked in memories. This village has got beauty carved on its rugged shore. 7 miles of pure white sand, who could ask for more? The mountains and the valleys where the rivers run so fast, and the salmon rise to the sportsman's fly as he makes another cast. Now the people of this village love their native home, for anyone who goes away, oh surely will return. Just like that lifelong mystery, the answer you won't know. What makes this rugged village burn so deeply in your soul? What makes this rugged village burn so deeply in your soul?
Good evening and welcome to This Week in Review. Tonight in our stories we have an Eagles visit, Bonner Hockey news. Please stay tuned for these stories after this.
I really feel the War Amps is a family. You just talk and share different stories. And it's really nice because it's very intimate and you just get to be together and get to know the younger champs and the older ones. We're there for each other and we really support each other. I feel like I've known them forever. It's incredible, the bond we share.
Throughout the week, there has been eagles spotted around town. It appears the eagles are hungry and is looking for food. Owners of small pits should keep a lookout for those eagles to make sure their pits are safe. Even though eagles cannot carry more than 8 pounds, they still might attempt it if they are hungry. This particular eagle was spotted out on the ferry wharf.
Come get your duds in order, 'cause we're bound across the water. Heave away, me jollies, heave away. Come get your duds in order, 'cause we're bound to leave tomorrow. Heave away, me jolly boys, we're all bound away. Sometimes we're bound for Liverpool, sometimes we're bound for Spain. Heave away, me jollies, heave away. But now we're bound for old St. John's, where all the girls are dancing. Heave away, me jolly boys, we're all bound away. I roam Sometimes we're bound for Spain. Heave away, me jollies, heave away. But now we're bound for old St. John's, where all the girls are dancing. Heave away, and me jolly boys, we're all bound away. So it's farewell, Nancy, darling, Godsters, now I'm gonna leave ya. Heave away, me jollies, heave away. You promised that you'd marry me, but how you did deceive me. Heave away, and me jolly boys, we're all bound away. Sometimes we're bound for Liverpool, more times we're bound for Spain. Heave away, me jollies, heave away. But now we're bound for old St. John's, where all the girls are dancing. Heave away, and me jolly boys, we're all bound away.
Mr. Ches Burton of Scotiabank called me to talk about Scotiabank sponsorship with minor hockey. Mr. Burton, I have been hearing that through Scotiabank sponsorship, the Burgeo minor hockey team has been chosen to appear on Hockey Night in Canada. Can you give me some insight about what this is all about?
Yes, Maxine, you're absolutely right. What you've been hearing is correct, and what a thrill it was when we found out that our Burgeo Gulls Bantam minor hockey team has been chosen as one of 25 teams across Canada. And this all came about as a result of Scotiabank's involvement with minor hockey and Scotiabank's sponsorship as the official bank for the NHL. So approximately 1,600 teams have been given around $1,000 in the past year by Scotiabank, about $1.6 million. Our local team here was given $1,000 this year. Last year we also applied for $1,000, and we were successful last year as well. So that's $2,000 that we've given minor hockey in this community in the past 2 years. I remember saying to Donna, this is Donna Warren, Donna, go in and register your team. Who knows, maybe they'll be lucky enough, to be chosen to appear on Hockey Night in Canada. It's true what we call a Scotiabank Hockey Tonight Kids. That's where, Maxine, prior to the game starting, they'll be filmed by CBC, Hockey Night in Canada crew, to basically introduce the game prior to the game. And maybe most people have already seen it before. I do know our branch in Mount Pearl was successful last year. Burgeo is only the only team in Newfoundland. Actually, there's only 2 in Atlantic Canada this year that was chosen, and Burgeo happened to be one. CBC film crew is going to be at the Storm Stadium at 3 p.m. on Tuesday, and that's when they're going to do their shoot. Okay. They're going to be filming our own Burgeo Bantam team, and so I think it would be very, very important that as many people in our community come out and support our young hockey team.
For sure.
Is once in a lifetime opportunity. Mm-hmm. They must be ecstatic over that news. Because how often are you going to get a chance to be on Hockey Night in Canada?
Exactly.
And we all know hockey is Canada's game.
Yes.
So, Maxine, I can't stress how important it is. Mm-hmm. And also the bank, this particular feature is going to be aired on March the 19th, prior to the hockey game. And I understand I believe it's a game between Boston and Ottawa. I do know Michael Ryder is going to be scheduled to play that night. So Michael Ryder being a Newfoundlander, that certainly helps as well.
Exactly.
During that time, we're going to host for the Minoraki, not only the Minoraki team at the Burgeo Bantams, but all the, I think there's 38 or 39 kids involved in Minoraki. We're going to hold a pizza party for those kids, those Minoraki kids and their parents.
Okay.
So it should be a fun night, and I encourage, you know, everyone in the community to come out on Tuesday at 3 o'clock at Storm Stadium, dress up warm, and, you know, they could even get interviewed by you, Maxine.
Yes, there you are.
Again, it's very important that you come out, and I know we're very proud here at Scotiabank.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's very good. Anything else you need to add during now, Ches? Or?
No, I think, Maxine, there's nothing at this point in time. I think the key here is I want to get out the importance of people, spectators coming to the stadium to support our minor hockey.
Okay.
And I mean, I'm sure probably even CBC will do a flash of the audience, and you could see your own self on TV.
Yes.
No guarantees, but it could happen.
Very good.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Ches, so much for this information.
You're kindly welcome.
This concludes our program for tonight. On a personal note, I would like to thank all those who called and kept their lookout for when my dog went missing. It was greatly appreciated. She has been found and is now home safe. Thank you for watching. Good night.